Bank of Baroda has been in news, and for wrong reasons of late. The BOB World app, the mobile application of Bank of Baroda, there's been, allegations. Some of those allegations seem to be true because RBI has taken action, and these are serious allegations. Before we run our viewers through what those allegations are, Bank of Baroda is also now starting to fire people who have been part of this entire system to defraud some of its own consumers, and the system per se, which wanted more applicants to come on board the mobile app, were not able to do so. What's happening here?
So I think, Shweta, yes, employees have been sacked. Some reports suggest as many as 60 employees have been sacked from across the country. We haven't been able to verify those reports independently ourselves. But, we are talking about 5 dozen odd employees sacked. To me, that's a small number to begin with. I think, it's easy to have the axe fall on the lowest common denominator. But
Are they the lowest common denominator?
You have some ranks of even assistant general manager going up to that level. Nobody beyond an AGM, from what I've read thus far, has been sacked. And I think the senior leadership in the organization, those at the helm of affairs, need to take responsibility, accountability of this. And I believe some more heads need to roll, because this has been a serious lapse of consumer data, of corporate governance. Now, what really happened was, and this is not something which has impacted just 1 or 2 cases or 10 cases or something, a large number of bank accounts have actually been linked to fake mobile numbers. Using those fake mobile numbers, new app installs and customers have been onboarded using these fake mobile numbers belonging to the staff of the bank, family and friends of bank employees, linked to real bank accounts of real people who did not have a mobile number linked to their accounts. Apps have been installed, have been logged into, and then that number delinked from the account, linked to another account, and repeat the process over and over again.
So let me simplify this. Each employee of Bank of Baroda, and that is what is in the realm of speculation, and in news at the moment we haven't been able to confirm anything, but there was a target for employees of Bank of Baroda to onboard a certain number of customers to the BOB World app.
That's right.
To meet those targets, they got numbers that were actually their own numbers and started enrolling customers, or customers that may have been Bank of Baroda customer, may not have been, but
no, these were definitely Bank of Baroda customers. These were Bank of Baroda customers
without a number linked to them,
who did not have a mobile number linked to their account numbers. So in the back end, fake mobile numbers
were linked to
those real account numbers. The app was installed, logged into, because the OTP came on that real, the fake phone number, which is a real phone number but not of the account holder. And the OTP came, you log in, and you repeat this, you delink the number from that account, link it to another account.
So you use the same number.
And you create that loop, and over time, look at the numbers. So the app installs jumped up between FY22 and FY23 from about 19 lakh installs to about 30 lakh installs. In the same time period, the number of users on apps, sorry, these are users went up from 19 lakh to 30 lakh. The number of app installs went up from 34 lakh to about 50 lakh. So, large discrepancy in the number of users and the number of app installs in any case. How can you have more number of app installs and less number of users in your backend? So, overall, Bank of Baroda has also admitted that there have been lapses. In fact, RBI on 10th of October had barred Bank of Baroda from onboarding any fresh customers on the BOB World app, which Bank of Baroda immediately complied with. Initially in July, when this news had broken, Al Jazeera had broken this news, Bank of Baroda had said that there is nothing much into this story, and had given a statement in contrary to the findings of Al Jazeera. But now Bank of Baroda has come out and said that, yeah, there have been issues, the audit has been conducted, employees responsible have been sacked. My limited question is that it should not be just AGM and below employees getting sacked. This is a systemic problem, and responsibility has to be shared by the topmost office, the cornermost office of Bank of Baroda. And I think some more senior level heads need to roll for such a serious lapse.
All right.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I could have a bank account in Bank of Baroda and not know that somebody else is operating an app on my account.
Because you may be one of those customers, Amit, who did not link a mobile number or did not update.
Operating my account from an app and I wouldn't know about it.
So there are also unconfirmed reports suggesting that in some villages, as much as 22 lakh rupees have been swindled using the same operation.
Okay.
So thankfully, you know, while there were sales targets, the employees at Bank of Baroda limited their ability to hoodwink the system only to achieve those sales targets and not any personal financial targets.
All right. But we don't know the extent of the probe just as yet. All we know is people have been fired and personal data compromise. I think privacy has been compromised to a large extent for those customers who were already enrolled in Bank of Baroda. Bank of Baroda customers, fake numbers linked to their accounts. Big
I think
allegation
simply put,
there.
a fraudulent activity has taken place.
Right.
If consumer data has been breached or not, we don't know yet. If employees have misused that data. No, you've linked a number on the back end. Have you actually gone into that account and seen the statement and done any transactions? We don't know. But there has been a fraudulent process of fraudulent activity which has taken place. The bank has admitted to that. Heads have rolled. I just feel a far more number of senior level heads should have rolled in that list of 60, if that list
and
is
I believe,
correct.
I think a lot more information needs to come out in public domain. Who were these people? To what extent their privacy and their personal account details were compromised?
When we reached out to Bank of Baroda on the 11th of October to appear on our show in the Evening Business Plus, Bank of Baroda refused to comment. And let's hope that Bank of Baroda does come on our show or subsequently openly in public and give a complete picture of what is the
really
level of lapses that the bank has
the lapses and the breach that RBI has also taken note of. Bank of Baroda, in fact, has also taken note of.